Yeah, I mean, Antonio would have a lot of heirs to his throne.
A lot, right?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to the recap, Game of Thrones edition, Season 8, Week 2. We've got Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie joining us, an avid Game of Thrones watcher. Before we get into the episode, can you tell me your background watching this show?
I'm a late bloomer. I just started recently, but I binge watched it it took me like a week and a half.
That's it?
I only left the house to eat.
How did you stay sane?
One thing about me, once I get into it, I got to know what's happening and keep on happening. So all this week-long stuff I'm not used to. Waiting a week is eating at me.
Wow. So that's 70 hours of TV.
Oh, no question.
All right, so let's get into last night, which was a really crazy episode because it didn't have any battles at all.
Man, that part was shocking, but I can see what they're doing. I can see the build-up for next week.
Yeah, it's getting intense. So last time, we're probably going to be with some of these characters, and I think that's what they were building towards, right? I want to go through, let's go through best moment here. Brienne being knighted, the fire scene. Jon tells Daenerys about his lineage. Arya and Gendry had a little romantic...
Right. That's tough. I had to say the best moment is, I got to say Brienne being knighted.
Yeah.
If you just look at her whole story, only thing, that's all she wanted, and she finally got that. So I think that was a plus right there.
She'd wanted this for a while.
Right.
I mean, and that I think is where all the emotion came in, because Jaime, he's usually, remember she tells him, why do you keep making fun of me? Why haven't you made fun of me yet? And then she realizes he's a changed man.
She hurt him a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that he had a little change of heart.
Tormund, I don't think is ever gonna win over Brienne's affection.
Nah, not at all.
Trying a little too hard.
I know. All right, let's go to episode MVP. This may be the same. I've got Brienne, I've got Jaime, but I also have Lady Mormont. Now, she only has like a minute in this, but she stands up to Sir Davos and says, I want to fight.
And that's coming from a child. That was tough.
Big episode for the little girls. They really want to fight.
All of them.
Toddler.
Yeah. Even when she was getting her food, she wanted to fight. Like you said, I go with Jaime because he is a changed man, and to see that side of him, that was a twist for me. It'd be a lot of sneaky stuff going on, but I think that was genuine.
By the way, bad episode for Tyrion. Least valuable.
That's my favorite character. So
I know he's had a rough go of it with Khaleesi here, hasn't he? I mean, I agree, but I will say though, Jaime coming through with the knighting is, I think he wins my MVP for this episode. All right, best quote: "The things we do for love," says Bran when Jaime's at the in front of everybody. That was a good one. "I am no king, but if I were, I'd knight you 10 times over," from Tormund. Samwell Tarly, slayer of White Walkers, lover of ladies, as if we needed any more reason to know the world is ending.
That's the best quote.
Dolorous said, is it Dolorous or Dolores? Dolorous probably, right?
Yeah, because he took a shot at him. I like that.
I mean, and it was a nice homecoming.
Right.
But Jon was about to embrace him, and then Tormund comes in and just smacks him out of nowhere. I got a little scared there. Before we go, predictions. Next episode is going to be the battle.
I think two people's going to end in the next battle. I think Brienne, because she just got knighted and that's all she wanted. And for some reason, I just think the Hound is time for the Hound to go.
Yeah, I think Grey Worm could go.
That's true too.
I think Grey Worm.
That's true too.
Right, they had a nice little emotional send-off with his girlfriend there, right? The Hound got a nice little goodbye from Arya.
Right.
And she's like, why do I want to stand up with these old guys? Why do I want to hang out with you guys? Odds and ends here before we go. Tormund drinking milk from that big horn of his, from the Giant's Bane.
Right.
What are your thoughts on drinking milk like that?
That's why he say he's strong, but he can have that one. It kind of threw me off a little bit, but if you ever just watch his character, he's always been that big cocky kind of guy. I mean, it fits him well.
It'll be interesting. Next week is going to be the biggest episode of the entire show, I think.
Most watched.
Do you agree with the strategy to put Bran by the tree and isolate the Night King?
Kind of, not really.
Is Theon going to protect him? Theon might die.
But I think he has to build his way back in, like get everybody to trust. So I think he'll do a good job protecting him.
DRC believes in Theon Greyjoy. We shall see next week. Thanks for tuning in to the recap. We'll talk to you next week.